So greetings everyone, this is the review of ISN EBC80. It's a very special IEM for me because it's the most expensive IEM I currently own. So it's a hybrid IEM, hybrid driver configuration IEM. It has in total 8 drivers, as you can see from the name EBC80. So it uses 2 Sony electrostatic driver for ultra high frequency, and for high frequency it uses Noel's balanced armature, and for mid frequency it uses Sony balanced armatures. For low frequency it uses two 8mm silicon dynamic driver, and full frequency 2 Sony bone conduction driver. So let's jump into the unboxing experience. So if we just talk about the unboxing experience is the most minimal, I would say, or one of the very few drawbacks that this IEM has. It's a very normal unboxing experience, I would say. You will receive this pouch. Okay, there's a leather like finish. I'm not sure about it whether it's leather or not, and there's a velvety finish inside it. The IEM comes with this cable. There are 3 variants of this cable. I chose the H2 variant. Okay, it's some interchangeable terminal cable, so you receive 3 terminals. This is 4.4, 3.5 and 2.5. so there is that. That's all about the unboxing experience, and you will be receiving some Eartips along with the brush. So I'll be talking about the IEM now. So here is the IEM. I'm currently using an IVPQ 529 cable with this IEM. Shout out to IVPIQ because they make some of the incredible cables. This is the Palladium one. It sounds really nice. I use balanced cable, obviously. So the initial impression of this IEM, just look at the build quality. It feels like a piece of art. I'll be attaching some pictures for your convenience. I took a lot of pictures of this IEM. So right out of the box, when you get the IEM, you can see the configuration of the drivers. Here is the dynamic drivers, the electrostatic drivers over here, the BA over here. So yeah, it's aesthetically pleasing as well. The faceplate is really beautiful. It's not too loud, but at the same time it has a very premium finishing to it as well. You get a golden like finish around the faceplate and the ISN badge on top of the faceplate, as you can see. So, the faceplate has some colors. If you just tilt it, then you can see the multiple colors it reflects. So let's talk about the sound performance of this IEM. So for the testing purpose, I used D-Thorn clarinet and the Shanling M1 Plus for the testing purpose. So there is that. Now let's talk about the sound characteristics. So this is the frequency response graph of the EBC80. So we know that frequency response curve isn't everything, but let's try to deduce some of the conclusions from this frequency response curve. In general, as you can see, it's a balanced tuning with a bit emphasis on the sub-bass region. So now let's talk about how actually this sounds. So let's start with the sub-bass region first. Okay, so the sub-bass has a good rumble and depth to it and oomph to it. For example, if you listen to hip hop, I listen to Kendrick Lamar, and one of the tracks that I'm really enjoying is like Big Dog. So the Big Dog track starts with a lot of rumble, which happen to reside in the sub-bass region. You can really feel the sub-bass and the bass in this IEM. It has a good transient speed. I try to compare it against my planar headphones as well. There is that, and it has also the good slam and attack to the bass. You can really feel the bass hitting you. So if you just think that there are really few IEMs which can do both the depth of the bass and the rumble at the same time, or the texture of the bass, so it can do both pretty well. Okay, so now let's talk about the bass guitar. The bass guitar notes, you can feel the bass guitar notes attacking you. So the bass and sub bass in my opinion, are the true star of the IEM. Now let's go to the vocals. The so in let's call it a kilobuck region IM. Okay, so it costs $700, so let's call it a kilobuck region IM. So most of the IMs in this region, I have heard, they do either male vocal well or female vocal well, but this IM, it did both the male and female vocal phenomenally well. The male and female vocal both sounds engaging and intimate, and they are a bit colored, but in a good way, in a musical way. And moreover, the vocals are a bit forward. Okay, so vocals are a bit forward, and I like my vocals being forward. And now let's talk about the upper mid range treble and air. So this I thought at the very beginning, by just looking at the graph of the IM, I thought that it might have some treble spikes, and I'm a treble sensitive person, but surprisingly nothing sounds harsh in this IM. I don't know how did they pull it off, but everything sounds phenomenal. And like the snares, the cymbals, I found snares and cymbal most of the time fatiguing in different IMs, but not in this IM. They sound really well in this IM. So kudos to ISN for exceptionally handling frequency of this particular region. So if you want my impression on this IM's overall frequency response, I would say that this IM sounds phenomenal. Now let's talk about the sound stage. It has a really good big sound stage. You can differentiate between different instruments that are being played, and it makes a holographic ambience around your head, so you can feel different things going around, different sound coming from different locations. Imaging is also good. You can separate the instruments as well. Now let's talk about the technicalities. So it can extract details really well as well, so but not in a way that it's distracting. The details are there, you can literally hear them, you will feel like that okay, it's party going on inside your ears. Most of the audiophiles, like veteran audiophiles who own IEMs around the kilobuck price region, I also let them try this IEM as well, and they were like really impressed with the IEM. So it beats them easily. So yeah, it's a blind buy for you. I would say it's a blind buy, because if you have the budget, then you can definitely go for this IEM. There is nothing in the market which competes against this IEM in this price bracket, I would say, as of my listening. So there is that. And there are some nitpicks about this IEM, so I'll be talking about them now. So first of all, the nozzle is on the thicker side, so it's very hard to find suitable ear tips for this IEM. I tried different ear tips. So these ear tips are provided by Penon themselves. It comes in the box. Penon provides three types of ear tips, total 9 pairs of ear tips. So so these are some of the ear tips that I tried with this IEM. So at first, let's talk about the Duno SNS. So this IEM, you can fit Duno SNS in it, but what I found out that most of the times, as it doesn't provide the most grip to the ear tips, so the ear tips remain inside my ear canal. So there is that. So and then next I tried EPZM 100. So they fit quite well with this IEM, even as it's a liquid silicone, so they comfortably snug into the IEM as well. But the problem with this IEM and these ear tips is that they don't give me a good enough seal. So there is that. The IEM best matches with the Divinus ear tips, because Divinus ear tips tend to have a grip inside it, as you can see, and this IEM has a cut for the grip. So when you put the ear tips on the IEM, then they tend to have a good fit to it. Let me just show you. Okay, so yeah, this provides a really good seal compared to the others as well. and these are the Divinus whiteboards over here. So I tried both. My suggestion would be that you can try Divinus whiteboard or regular board, whatever you prefer. But to my liking, I found that some tracks which are a bit orchestral, there is a less emphasis on the bass region, then you can try the whiteboard ones. And if your music library has a lot of hip-hop and bassy tracks, then you can definitely go for the regular board ones as well. So there is that, and the eartips provided by Penon are okay. They are good, but not they would not complement the IEM as well. So there is that. So this is my review of ISN EBC80. So I will put the link somewhere in the description. If you want, you can purchase, but in my opinion, if you have a budget of, let's say, if you want to have the sound experience of kilobuck, like kilobuck and above kilobuck, but you could hardly manage like $500 to $700, then this is a great buy, I would say, because I compared it against other IEMs as well, and literally it just blew my mind. It feels like a party inside your ear. So there is that. This is my review. Thank you everyone for watching. Peace.